Hey, hello, leaders. This is Paul Grau Jr., and welcome back to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. So, today I'm going to open up the vault and go way back to season number 1. Hello, and welcome to episode 40 of Run to Your Challenges. This daily show discusses common leadership challenges and offers encouraging tips to help you and your team run to your challenges. This is your host, Paul Grau Jr. from Current Leadership Coaching, and today's challenge is assumptions. This is a difficult challenge for many of us because it's so easy to assume that others are a certain way. It's easy to assume others know what we know. Man, especially the common sense stuff. You know what I mean? However, assumptions can get us into some difficult scenarios, and as leaders, we need to set the tone to ensure our team members don't get in the habit of assuming things about others. Here's a word of caution to overcome this challenge. Don't automatically assume your team members know and understand how to do the most basic tasks. Heck, I just learned a couple weeks ago that they no longer teach cursive writing in schools anymore. Now, I don't know about you, but that just seems a bit crazy to me. I assumed all this time that they still taught that in school, and it got me to thinking about what other stuff that I assume people know. You know, the so-called common sense skills that we think everyone should know is probably a stretch nowadays. If we assume that everyone knows the common skills, we may get ourselves and our companies into big trouble. In our diversified world, leaders simply cannot afford to make assumptions about their team members. To avoid making assumptions, leaders can ask lots of questions, and now more than ever before, leaders need to know their people and what they're capable of doing. Leaders need to know what their people's specialties are. Don't assume they know it, really find out. Leaders need to make a genuine effort to ensure their people are receiving the correct training and development and equipping them to perform their jobs adequately. One of the best ways to do this is to engage in conversations and observation. Be available to ask and answer questions as they arise. Heck, a recent stat I read said nearly 70% of mid-level leaders don't receive any kind of leadership training, yet their leaders assume they know how to lead their teams. Now, do you see what's wrong there? If mid-level leaders are unequipped and untrained to lead, the company is setting themselves up for failure. The mid-level leaders are in the most perfect position to make a huge impact on a company. They are linked to both the lower-ranking team members and the upper-ranking team members. In the Air Force, we call this mid-level leaders the backbone of the Air Force. They hold the company together, and it's simply vital to ensure that they are equipped and trained to perform their job. When leaders at all levels engage with and observe their people, they learn about them. The more conversations we have with our team members, the better the chances we have of connecting with them on a personal level. Oddly enough, I don't think we ever truly know the people working right alongside us. Most of us have some kind of secret that we just don't share with others, but we assume that everybody is good. You know, sometimes these secrets might be minute and sometimes they're huge. However, the fact is, if we make no attempt to get to know the people around us, we will never move away from assuming that we know them. And quite frankly, assumptions can destroy leaders. I have found over the years, the more vulnerable that I was as a leader, the more open my team members were, and the more that they would share. Now, some team members are like a vault. They keep things hidden and locked away deep inside. And quite frankly, I just never got to know some of the people that work for me. If you are like that, or if you know somebody like that that's working for you, I hope that you and your team members at least have something to talk about and to share with each other about your life. It's so important to have somebody to talk to share with, to seek advice, guidance, and help from. Just remember, we're never alone in this world. We can do so much better and live a lot better if we just communicate and have conversations. My dad taught me that. Leaders can encourage open conversations and support groups within their organizations and can lead the way in opening up these conversations. Show your people you are willing to share with them. Tell them what you struggle with and open up a little bit to show them that you are human. Please make every effort to stop assuming everything because it hinders quality communication and basically just shuts down the team. So that's it for today. As always, please share this briefing with friends, coworkers, and all the leaders out there that you know. Thank you, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges.